guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while again and I was trying to upload this video last month. However, due to some personal issues and work schedule, I couldn't make it, but I'm back. So this video is your answer to your most questions that I received last month, and I do apologize if I haven't been able to reply to all of you proactively. So me and my friends, we all received our post-graduation work permit extension due to passport expiry, and I have shared this on my community tab. If you haven't seen it, please check that out. So after a week of approval, I received my actual post-graduation work permit, and some remarks here stating that post-grad employment temporary residence status maintained as per R1836. Yeah, so I did try my best to reply to all the comments in the previous video, and privately to those who send me their private or personal messages via email, Facebook, or Instagram. Thank you guys for understanding. I know I am not, the best for responding to your messages timely. Thank you. That's why I decided to create this video to answer your questions about extending your post-graduation work permit due to passport expiry. For that, just a disclaimer, guys, so I'm not a licensed IRCC consultant or a legal advisor, and I share the information based on my research, my understanding, and my experience. So it's really up to you if you're following this or not. My intention is to, simplify the message, share the good news, purely help in any way I can, and to make a difference. So please, timely or still check the official website of Canada for any up-to-date information or changes. So these are the top 3 questions I have for extending your post-graduation work permit due to passport expiry. Number 1, is it okay to apply online when it's clearly stated to apply on paper? To be honest with you, I was a bit hesitant too when I did apply online. However, I did my due diligence before I applied. I called the IRCC hotline twice, and to make the conversation short, clearly confirmed to me that I can apply online as long as I don't find any issues along the way. I even contacted our international representative, international advisor, I think, from NBCC, and she told me that I have to apply based on what is stated on website. I followed my gut feeling that I think I can apply online, so I called IRCC. So I followed that feeling. I tried to push it to apply online. But if you're willing to take that risk, you can apply online. But the safer side is to follow what is stated on the website, which is to apply on paper. And for a second question is, what to answer in the current immigration status? Did you answer as a student or worker? For sure, this is the question in the eligibility questionnaire that you will most encounter. Because if you answer worker as your immigration status, then it will lead you to a different screen of questionnaire and a document checklist in the end. So remember the issues that I mentioned in the first question. That is what I explained to IRCC. So what they have told me that as long as the 5710 form is showing on your document checklist and others like transcript of records and letter of completion, then you can proceed or continue applying online. And that gives me an understanding that the post-graduation work permit is very dependent on student status. So in order for you to create the document checklist, you have to answer student as your immigration status, although you are a worker already, right? Because you already graduated, you finished your school. But for the sake of creating that document checklist or showing those documents, in the end, you have to answer student as your immigration status. I know it's confusing, but I answered student in my eligibility questionnaire. What is eligibility questionnaire? You might probably ask for that. These are the questions that you need to answer to see if you're eligible before successfully submitting an application. And just a disclaimer, guys, I know there's a recent post-graduation work permit extension. What I am sharing is about the extension due to passport expiry and the extension about post-graduation work permit that was just recently announced is entirely different. So this is just my opinion about applying for an extension, of course, due to passport expiry. So going back, it is important that in your 5710 form, you have to answer as your current immigration status as a worker. So you see the difference now. In the eligibility questionnaire, you answer student as your current status, but in your 5710 form, you have to answer correctly as a worker. Again, this is just for my understanding, so correct me if I'm wrong, but the eligibility questionnaire is the key for you to create your document checklist. And as long as you fill out the 5710 form correctly and attach a letter of explanation, then you're doing fine. It works for me, and it works so far to those who I shared first my document guide. And what to include in the letter of explanation. Just speak with your heart that you need an extension because you didn't get the full length of your post-graduation work permit. Make it straightforward, short and simple. For your letter, IRCC for sure has the way to verify that you didn't get your full length of your post-graduation work permit. If you remember, in your actual post-graduation work permit, it clearly states in the remarks part that you were given this validity due to your passport was expiring. So with that, I have my letter of explanation, like the document link, in my description box below. Feel free to have it as your guide. So in general, an application for extending your post-graduation work permit is the same as applying for the first time for your post-graduation work permit. For you to be guided, you have to watch first the video that I have uploaded before, which is guide how to answer your eligibility questionnaire. Is in my description box below or maybe above. And then after that, you can check the recent video, which is how to extend your post-graduation work permit due to passport expiry and to fill out your IMM 5710 form. And I want to thank all those who commented in my previous video, replying to each and everyone's comment. Thank you so much for all your time and effort, brainstorming, sharing your thoughts about this application, and of course your willingness to help one another. Thank you. So I hope in this video I shed some light with you guys. If you have any concerns or questions that I didn't mention in this video, please feel free to comment below and together we can answer that. Again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit like, comment, and share this video. See you in my next vlog with much love again, guys. Bye! Brilliant.